faith and doubt, and what you might leave out. It's Rhyme and Reason 923.
Here's your rhyme and reason. Oh yeah.
Hey there, Tony here again, and I bet you have experienced faith and doubt at the same time. Am I right? It's okay to admit if you have, because it's part of your human flaws. I know. How dare I say you have flaws, right? Well, I can say you have flaws easily because everybody does. I talk about the Apostle Paul a lot, and that's because he's the best example of where you and I are right now. And he expressed his concern about his own ways when he wrote to the new Christians in Rome. Check out what he said and see if you can detect yourself in these words. He wrote to the Romans, "We know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. For what I am doing, I do not understand. For what I will to do, that I do not practice. But what I hate, that I do. If then I do what I will not to do, I agree with the law that it is good. But now it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells in me. For I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, nothing good dwells. For to will is present with me, but how to perform what is good, I do not find. For the good that I will to do, I do not do. But the evil I will not to do, that I practice. Now if I do what I will not to do, it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells in me." And a few lines later, you can see those weren't just idle thoughts that Paul had. He was so deeply affected by that inner conflict that he said, "Oh, wretched man that I am, who will deliver me from this body of death?" Whoa, he was talking about his own body, a body of death. Yikes. Yeah, flaws like the ones Paul described, they can allow doubt to seep into your mind. And that doubt can affect your day and your decisions and your dreams. And that's even if you've expressed a true faith in the one who made you. I'm not talking about the skepticism kind of doubt, that kind of uncertainty of how you even got here. No, this is about Christian faith and doubt in yourself or your future. Uncertainty and insecurity can sneak into your life if you don't watch out. Regardless of that, I want you to know it's not an unforgivable sin for that to happen in your life. But I also want you to know that doubt can grow when you focus on it instead of the solution. Faith and doubt are mentioned a lot in the Bible. Doubt is often referred to as fear or a lack of courage or unbelief. But no matter what kind of doubt it is, the solution is always presented as faith. God wants you to have courage. He wants you to be powerful and loving. And He gives you the tool to get the job done. His Word. His Word is also called the sword of the Spirit. It's an invisible sword, but it's more powerful than brass or iron or steel. And it's sharp enough to, quote, divide soul and spirit. I mean, that's even difficult to imagine. Anyway, here's my main point. I just want you to know that if you're bouncing back and forth between faith and doubt, it means you're doing something wrong. Not evil, but wrong. And it's probably that you put most of your trust in yourself. But that's leaning on limited understanding. And certainly not trusting in the Lord with all your heart, as it says in the Proverbs. Now, there are successful people in this world who don't trust in the Lord. They don't love Him at all. That's undeniably true. But you can always remember this. What profits are they going to enjoy if they gain the whole world and lose their soul? Yeah, most millionaires and billionaires go to hell. Now, I'm not picking on wealthy people because most poor people are going to go to hell too. Because most people are not going to heaven. And it's for one stupid reason. They choose not to go. If you have any doubt about where you'll go if you die today, I suggest putting your faith in Jesus, because without Him, you face a life full of false moves. I seem to make so many false moves. So many have misunderstood. I guess I must expect the worst results, and I'd deal with them if I could. False moves like shadows fall behind. You might go look for them, but they're difficult to find. False moves like liquor bring a sense of doubt. So hard to live with and so easy to live without. I always seem to see the empty spots and fill them up with simple words. But when I think I've got the right idea, it disappears like autumn birds. I sit and dream of traveling so far, and then I end up standing still. Part of me says that I will make it. Part of me says I never will. False moves. And that does it for this episode of the Rhyme and Reason podcast, brought to you, as always, by TonyFunderburk.com. You should go over there at your earliest possible convenience. Right now would be preferable. And use your little old email to jump on the Rhyme and Reason bandwagon. You'll get things from me regularly, including right away, that you'll enjoy, or maybe your kids will enjoy. And you'll help to support what I'm doing here online. I hope if you believe in it enough that you'll do that right now, right today. And remember, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.